This video lecture is all about a practical course entitled as Organic Chemistry Practical, and the subject code is CHO 4106, that is a first semester practical for the organic chemistry. So myself Dr. Rahul Bhonwe, and today we will discuss about some experiments which we are going to carry out in the semester 1. So friends, we have divided our practical course in two different types of experiments. The first experiment is a three component mixture separation, that is a ternary mixture separation, which we will cover around 8 mixtures. And the second part of our practical is all about the synthesis, purification and characterization of simple one stage or single stage preparations or reactions. Okay, so among these 13 reactions we need to cover minimum 8 preparations. So I will cover the 4 of these experiments. So as you already gone through the syllabus, this is a syllabus for semester 1 practical. And friends, among this I have chosen first experiment as the benzilic acid rearrangement. So if you go on through the syllabus, you can see that the experiment number 5, okay, experiment number 5 is benzil to benzilic acid. This preparation we will discuss today. So benzil, the spelling is Benzil. So don't confuse with our benzil, regular benzil word. So this benzil compound is a 1,2-diketo compound, and which on treatment with KOH will rearrange to benzilic acid. The structure of benzilic acid is shown over here. Okay, so what we are going to do, we will convert the benzil to benzilic acid by treating it with the KOH. Okay, so let's see the mechanism of benzilic acid rearrangement. So this is very famous rearrangement in our organic chemistry, so you might already discuss the mechanism in your theory. So let's discuss it once again. So as we are using KOH will give us OH minus, which will attack on the one of the carbonyl group of the benzil and will form this type of OH and O minus structure. Okay, this intermediate then rearrange, that is the oxygen lone pair will move like here, and then this carbon and benzene bond, okay, this carbon and benzene bond will migrate towards the carbonyl group of the second benzil, okay, second carbonyl group of the benzil molecule. So friends, once this migrate, what we will get? We will get CO over here, COOH, and then 2 benzene ring to this carbon and O minus. So we get this compound, okay, over here. We get compound over here, that is O minus, and this above part will become now COOH. Now this COOH, there will be a proton exchange between this O minus and COOH, and that's how we get OH over here and the carboxylate ion. So this is a sodium salt of benzilic acid. As we are using potassium hydroxide, this is a sodium salt, potassium salt of benzilic acid, which on neutralization, or I will say acidification, will lead us to the benzilic acid. So let's see in the laboratory how we are going to perform this experiment. So the procedure for the synthesis of benzilic acid from benzil is very simple. We need to take given compound, that is a benzil, take 0.5 of given compound in 2 ml of alcohol in 25 ml round bottom flask. So why we need round bottom flask? Because we are going to reflux this mixture. So we are going to take the 0.5 of given compound in round bottom flask, and to this we need to add 0.5 gram of KOH in 1 ml water. So 0.5 gram of KOH and 1 ml water. So this is a KOH solution. The mixture is refluxed about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, sometime to achieve the minimum temperature it takes 10 minutes. So don't be hurry. You can heat it up to 15 to 20 minutes on a boiling water bath. Okay, so as you know, we are already adding water, so sometime you need to check the temperature, so it should not be very low. So the after some time the content was poured into beaker and left it for 4 hours. So after that we will get the rearranged product. The potassium salt of the product, as we discussed in my previous slide, the potassium salt of the product is now filtered to wash out the other impurity, and then then the mother liquor on evaporation yield a little more of this salt. The crystals are dissolved in 30 ml of water. So friends, as you know that it is potassium salt of benzilic acid, it is soluble in water. So we are going to dissolve it in the 30 ml of water, and then we will boil it and acidify with the hot dilute H2SO4. Okay, when it is acidic to our litmus paper, I will say litmus paper or Congo red paper, then we know that the acid is completely precipitated out. After that we will filter it, dry it, and we will crystallize it from the hot water. So after crystallization, again drying, and then we will report the melting point yield, and in between we will also take the TLC. So melting point yield and TLC are the main parameter for our result. So what the result will look like? Result will look like this. So on the left side there will be particulars of experiment and the product details. So first point is physical constant. So we need to write down the whether it is a melting point or boiling point, we need to write down over here. As it is solid, we will write down the melting point over here in the degree Celsius form. Then yield, that is practical yield in the gram. Then two important factor also there: RF value of reactant, that is benzil, and RF value of the product, that is the benzilic acid. Okay, so RF value of product and reactant we will mention over here. The eluent means in which solvent system you are taken the TLC, that will be mentioned over here, and the finally solvent used for the recrystallization, that is hot water. Okay, so this is how you are going to submit the results and perform this experiment of benzil to benzilic acid rearrangement. So thank you guys. If you have any doubt regarding this, feel free to ask me.